कदम बढ़ा ले, हदों को मिटा ले,
आजा खाली पल में पी का घर तेरा, तेरे बिन खाली आजा खाली पल में,
तेरे बिन खाली आजा खाली पल में।
रंगरेजा रंगरेजा रंगरेजा
जब कहीं पे कुछ नहीं भी नहीं था, वही था वही था वही था वही था। जब कहीं पे कुछ नहीं भी नहीं था, वही था वही था वही था वही था। वो जो मुझ में समाया, वो जो तुझ में समाया, मोरा वही वही माया। वो जो मुझ में समाया, वो जो तुझ में समाया, मोरा वही वही माया।
कुन फयकुन
सदक़ल्लाहुल अलीयुल अज़ीम। रंग रेज़ा रंग मेरा तन मेरा मन, ले ले रंगाई चाहे तन चाहे मन। रंग रेज़ा रंग मेरा तन मेरा मन, ले ले रंगाई चाहे तन चाहे मन।
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last? Let your heart decide. I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world. If you find nothing point of view, know what to do or where to go, or stay we're only dreaming a whole
We were good, we were gold, kind of dream that can't be sold. We were right till we weren't, built a home and watched it burn. I didn't wanna leave you, I didn't wanna lie. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, see things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own head. Yeah, I can love me better than you can. Can love me better, I can love me better, baby. Can love me better, I can love me better. Paint my nails cherry red, match the roses that you laid. No remorse, no regret, I forgive every word you say. Ooh, I didn't wanna leave, baby, I didn't wanna fight. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, yeah, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, yeah, I can hold my own head, yeah, I can love me better than you can. Can love me better, I can love me better, baby. Can love me better, I can love me better, baby. Can love me better, I can love me better, baby. Can love me better, I didn't wanna leave you, I didn't wanna fight. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, yeah, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, yeah, I can hold my own hand, yeah, I can love me better than, yeah, I can love me better than you can. Can love me better, I can love me better, baby. Can love me better, I can love me better, baby. Can love me better,
In the morning when we wake, Bismillah, Bismillah, and every step we take, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. The sun shines up high, it is a new day. You're starting it with thanking Him in your way. As we wash our face, Bismillah, Bismillah, make your life shine with grace, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. In the morning when we wake, Bismillah, Bismillah, and every step we take, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Look at all He's given to you in your life, a mother and father to help you survive. Never let them down, Bismillah, Bismillah. Don't give them a frown, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. In the morning when we wake, Bismillah, Bismillah, and every step we take, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. If you're in need, raise your hands up in dua. Speak to Him with your heart, help me please, oh Allah. He listens when you say Bismillah, Bismillah. Watch your worries fly away. Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. In the morning when we wake, Bismillah, Bismillah. And every step we take, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. When you want to hear His words of wisdom, pick up the Quran, every eye will glisten. Read a surah every day, Bismillah, Bismillah. When you sit down to pray, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. In the morning when we wake, Bismillah, Bismillah. And every step we take, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
Ramadan. How much do you know about this religious festival? We've taken a closer look at why and how Muslims celebrate Ramadan and thought about what we all can learn from its costumes and rituals like giving up bad habits and doing good deeds.
The sighting of a new crescent moon marks the start of Ramadan, a time for piety and self-reflection.
Every year, Muslims around the world anticipate the sighting of the new crescent moon. That signifies the official first day of Ramadan. The ninth month of the Islamic calendar and the most sacred month in Islamic culture.
The start of Ramadan fluctuates each year because the lunar Islamic calendar follows the phases of the moon. The beginning and end of Ramadan are determined by a moon sighting committee in Saudi Arabia. It begins the day after the committee spots the new crescent moon, which can be tricky since it's quite faint and can be seen for only about 20 minutes.
Ramadan, one of the months in the Islamic calendar, was also part of ancient Arabs' calendars.
The naming of Ramadan stems from the Arabic roots Aramad, which means scorching heat. Muslims believe that in 610 AD, the angel Gabriel appeared to Prophet Muhammad and revealed to him the Quran, the Islamic holy book. Muslims fast during that month as a way to commemorate the revelation of the Quran.
The Quran consists of 114 chapters, it is taken to be the direct words of God or Allah.
Pre-dawn breakfast or suhoor usually starts at 4 a.m. before the first prayer, Hajar.
Since the Prophet Muhammad broke his fast with dates and a glass of water, Muslims eat dates at both suhoor and iftar.
As people of the Middle East, dates are rich in nutrients, easy to digest, and provide the body with sugar. After a long day of fasting,
during these 3 days of festivities, participants gather to pray, eat, exchange gifts, and pay their respect to deceased relatives.
feast, host, carnival, and large prayer gatherings too. But no matter what observers have planned for their traditional suhoor and iftar gatherings this year, the spirit of this century-old tradition will remain the same as a time for pity and self-reflection. Ramadan is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. It lasts for 29 to 30 days, which is roughly 1 month.
During Ramadan, Muslims don't eat or drink anything during the hours of daylight. This is called fasting. Children don't usually fast until they are 14 years old. Some Muslims do not have to fast. They include pregnant women, elderly people, people who are unwell, and people traveling. Muslims try to spend time with their family during Ramadan. They also try to help people in need, give up bad habits, and devote time to prayer.
Muslims fast during Ramadan to help devote themselves to Islam. They do this to learn self-discipline and feel empathy for the poor.
Meals are eaten during Ramadan.
The meal Muslims have before the sun rises is called suhoor.
Iftar is the evening meal, eaten after sunset.
It marks the end of the day of fasting.
This celebration marks the end of fasting and gives thanks for that strength given by Allah during the month.
What are the 5 pillars of Islam? The 5 pillars of Islam are acts that are important in Muslim life. The second pillar is Salat. The Salat are the 5 prayers Muslims say every day. The fourth pillar is the month-long fast Muslims during Ramadan.
The 5th pillar is Hajj. Hajj is a pilgrimage to Mecca.
the evening air. It smells extra delicious to the people in homes who haven't eaten all day.
They are observing Ramadan, a sacred month in the religion of Islam.
For the hundreds of millions of Muslims around the world who observe Ramadan, the month is a time to focus on their faith and also perform generous acts. People raise money to donate supplies to help others in need. After the last day of Ramadan, a 3-day festival is held. Families and friends gather together to celebrate. They sometimes decorate homes with lights and exchange gifts.
As for food, people eat all sorts of things including candies and pastries, and during this time, fasting is not allowed.
We are exploring top 10 facts about Ramadan that you should know. From the history of Ramadan to its spiritual significance, we will provide you an interesting insight into this special month.
Then last, the whole month.
During Ramadan, Muslim fast.
Muslims don't eat or drink anything during the hour of daylight.
Children don't usually fast until they are 14 years old.
For example, if you are pregnant, elderly, or unwell, you do not need to fast. You should only fast if you feel you are able to safely.
The dates of Ramadan change every year. This is because the Islamic calendar is based on the moon cycle.
Muslims have a meal at sunrise called suhoor, which means of the dawn. They then have a meal after sunset called iftar, which means break of the fast.
The practice of fasting during Ramadan began in the year 624 CE. This was 2 years after the start of the Islamic calendar.
The Prophet Muhammad and his followers would fast to show thanks to God, similar to what Muslims do now.
35 million bottles of Vimto are also sold in the Middle East each year, with a big amount of sales happening during Ramadan.
Ramadan remembers the month the Quran was first revealed to the Prophet Muhammad.
The Quran is the Islamic holy book. The actual night that the Quran was revealed is a night known as Laylut al-Qadar, or the Night of Power.
During Ramadan, you can greet someone by saying Ramadan Mubarak. Ramadan Mubarak means have a blessed Ramadan.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountains, bring it to its feet.
I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes in your head, you know it. You got me dancing in my bed, so let me show it. You are exactly what I want, kinda cool and kinda not. Wanna give myself to you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind.
Don't get lost cause I'm waiting. Summer feelings are waiting, boy. You and me is more than 100 miles. You and me is more than the gray sky.
Bounce when she walk, damn. Bounce when she walk, bounce when she walk. Clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk. She shaking ass everywhere, ass everywhere. Ass. Bounce when she walk, bounce when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk, clap when she walk. She shaking ass everywhere. Everywhere. Let's go.
ng ubo. Siguraduhin mo bukas na bukas wala na kayo dito at pumirma ka na sa barangay.
Julia, Kevin, ano ginagawa niyo dito?
Mommy, Daddy,
Sarah, nananaginip ka.
don't want to be like Arabella. She's dying.
Bakit kasi tayo iniwan ng baba ko? Hindi ba tayo talaga mamay? Ama namin, huwag niyo pong hahayaan mawala sa amin si Arabella.
Sa susunod na umuwi ka dito na maraming suga, ay dadagdagan ka pa yan.
Panginoon, patawarin mo po ko sa lahat ng aking mga kasalanan.